In this video, we're hiking to Gray's Arch at Red River Gorge in Kentucky. There are bears here.
Wow.
I think Leo's found himself a cave. Stay tuned to see how we do. All right, Leo, are you ready to go find Gray's Arch?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's it. Oh.
Hold on to your butts.
Look for the tunnel because we have.
All right, so we've made it to the top of the trail of Gray's Arch, and there's these nice little picnic tables available. So we're gonna go ahead and have our lunch now and then hike down into the trail. All right, so there's this barbecue thing here, so that lets me know we're allowed to go ahead and make fires and cook stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up my camp kit right here and cook some Spam, and then we're gonna have sandwiches with the bread we made this morning. Yep. Like that. This is one of the best bits of kit I ever bought. I bought this before I went to my hiking trip in Wales with my cousins, and it's served me really well. You just take your little thing of butane here, and you screw this in. That's normal, nice and tight. And then all you gotta do is just turn it, click it, it'll spark up, and you're good to go. All right, so instead of Spam, we've got pork luncheon meat, which is basically the same thing, but it's a Meyer brand, so I'm just gonna eat this.
That's like a big fat blob. I like the smell of dog food. So like, oopsies. It's all burnt.
Yes, where it's cooking. Well, a fried Spam, stick it in here like this. I'm gonna try it out. Not too bad. Homemade campfire bread, fried Spam, not bad. So what do you think about the Spam and homemade bread, Leah?
Good.
I'm surprised how much I like this. You know, the bread is something we made this morning from our camping video, and we just heated up some Spam real quick and put it inside, and it's actually surprisingly good. All right, we've eaten our lunch, and now we're gonna get ready to go hike down to Gray's Arch. There are bears here. You know how I can tell? These right here. You have to actually lift the latch to put the trash in there so the bears can't get into them.
Please keep all feet and legs in the vehicle at all times, and before, wipe your feet.
All right, so if you do the natural bridge trail, you're basically hiking all the way up and then all the way down. When you do Gray's Arch, it's the opposite. You're hiking all the way down, then hiking up. So my wife and I have done this trail a few times over the years, and this is Leo's first time going down there. Yeah, this is another trail that's pretty well shaded.
Okay, so his battery actually just caterpillar.
Yeah, this is another trail that's very well marked and very well trodden on, so it's easy to figure out where to go.
So we just did a fifth of the trail. Boom. It felt like that was just 5 to 10 minutes. This time it's downhill, so.
Yeah, this trail is slightly deceiving because it's so easy to get down to the arch, but you have to basically hike all the way back up. Nice thing is, if you pack yourself a lunch or a snack or some water or something in your vehicle, by the time you make it back to your vehicle, you can just relax.
Where is hiking? That's where maybe our Missouri. The Missouri Arch.
Good job. So Leo's got a scavenger hunt that we picked up at the Natural Bridge Welcome Center. So he's been trying to find all the stuff on there, and he just found something else.
Look above you.
Wow, those are big leaves.
Those are gigantic.
Wow, that's a huge leaf, Leo.
That's as big as my face.
Okay, so we just came to another sort of a fork in the road, and Leo instinctively took the correct way, which is the more walked path, I guess you could say. There was a skinnier one that kind of veered off, and then there's the main one that kind of went this way, and he instinctively took it, and that's the correct way to go with these trails if you're not sure. Alright, so I know we're getting close to the arch now because it gets quite steep toward the end, because you kind of basically drop down and then you go around and then you'll see it. And once it starts getting kind of twisty and steep like this, that's when you know you're getting close. What you got there?
A big uprooted tree, a big boulder, more wood, pile of dead leaves. Pretty cool. Basically, what happened to this tree is the ground's like this and so tilted that the trees grow this way.
I think Leo's found himself a cave.
It's not a cave, but...
Okay, it's not a cave, but it's, you know, it's cool.
So this tree looks like it recently uprooted and it's ripped half the trail. Whoa, that is cool.
Yeah, so this tree fell down and basically took the root ball with it, and it basically took a chunk out of the trail.
Look at that.
Okay, so if you're watching this and you know what kind of plant or tree this is, let us know. It's the one with the giant leaves, this one right here.
Comment down below, guys.
We just had someone ask if we were vlogging. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, that's cool. Oh, look, it's another one, Leah. It's not as big as the last one, but you see the trunk here? Yeah. And then you see the root ball? So a big storm came by and it just ripped it all down like that. And then someone cut this so that it would clear the path. Yeah, there must have been a pretty good storm through here because there's several trees down. And you can see the root balls are exposed, and the wind must have just pulled them down. These trails are maintained, so they'll cut them if they need to, but a lot of it's just gets left, so you can see it. Yeah, this has to be one of my favorite trails because I've done it so often now. It's just cool how you hike down into it, and you see it, and you come back up.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there's Gray's Arch. You can see it. You can see the arch right there.
That's actually really cool.
Alright, so we just got a glimpse of the arch, and we're getting ready to go around the corner here and then drop down, and then we should be able to go underneath it. Ooh. Check out this bit here, buddy. Isn't this cool? This reminds me of Hocking Hills.
The sandstone. Oh, mushroom! That's the one I'm looking at.
Alright, Leo's found himself a mushroom.
Yeah.
There's no mushroom in here. Actually, it's pretty spacious. Yeah, I like this. This is nice. Oh, Leo, have you found Winnie the Pooh?
Hello, Winnie the Pooh.
Is he in there?
Where are you? No, I don't see him.
He must be out for honey. I've said this a few times already, but I wish I'd started this like years ago. We've done so many cool things over the years I wish I had a video of, so I'm glad I started it now.
That's an even minier version of
Yep.
at Hocking Hills.
Yeah, you get these nice little openings like this, you can kind of see in a little bit, but it's mostly just vegetation and trees. Oh, Leo's found himself a cave. Look at that.
Could be a bear's den.
Could be a bear's den, you think so?
Yeah, that'd be good.
How far down in there do you get?
I actually kind of got scared.
As you get close to the arch, there's some nice steps right here, so you know you're getting really close.
Don't let your little slip on the sand.
Yeah, it gets quite steep at the end like this, but there's these nice wooden staircases that they built. Okay, so this is interesting. Now bear in mind this is over a decade ago, and I think the rules might have changed since then, but we used to go rappelling here. So you drop down the first set of steps, and then before you got to the second set of steps, we used to tie off on this great big tree, and then we would drop down, rappel, and then we would walk around and then come up the steps, and it was very convenient for rappelling. And I think this might be the tree, and yeah, it's not what it was a decade ago. Yeah, there's definitely been some significant wind damage here over the last decade. Yeah, like I said, I can remember rappelling off of this.
Oh my goodness, yeah, there's been some serious wind damage. Maybe a tornado's falling down here. These are broken steps.
Whoa. Yeah, even the soil's eroded quite a bit as well, because these steps are really steep. They didn't used to be that steep. What do you see, Leah?
It's huge.
Yeah? You can see the arch right there through the trees.
Oh, that's the arch.
That's the arch right there. Yeah, so basically Gray's Arch is natural bridge in reverse. Instead of going up and then getting to the bridge and seeing the summit, with Gray's Arch you go down all the way, and then when you get to the bottom is when you see all the really interesting stuff, and then you have to hike back up.
Gorge.
That red clay.
Really looks red. That is epic. You see that? You see those little waves?
Yeah, that's cool.
Those are the old wave lines of water millions of years ago. I have fossils of that, and it's really cool to see a ginormous version of it. That is epic.
Yeah, there's a bit of a hike up at the end here, but I guarantee it's worth it. Yeah?
Whoa!
Wow. Okay. And we're through.
So this is gonna be very hard.
There we go. Raise arch. All right, we're getting up here now. I've already lost Leo, he's already looking around. But I'm right under the arch right now. You can see it right there. Yeah, this is awesome. You just see the arch above me.
Some snaps.
Alright, we're camped up here a little bit. And we're gonna have some candy under the arch. Did you drop your stick?
Yeah, I dropped my stick.
You gotta go get it. Don't worry, son. I'll hold down the fort. It's dropping everything over here.
It's like a perfect water holder right there.
Got my solar charger charging up as I walk. It's time for some candy. Here we go. Open.
Compared to the regular ropes, these look so weird.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yum!
Alright, we've enjoyed a nice break here at the arch, and now the easy part is over, and now we get to hike back up.
Just like that.
Whew.
That. Climbing down.
Good job, buddy. So there's this really interesting looking material on the rock. It almost looks like metal, but it's not. See that right here? There's lines. It's in here as well. It's almost like a sort of a vein. If any geologists are out there, maybe you can tell me what that is. Yeah, right here. See that? Okay. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so you can actually see what's happening with the rock when there's not sand on it. You get this cool formation, but really it's just these plates of limestone and other stuff sticking out of the ground, making this really cool vein formation.
That's really cool, because I didn't know that.
Over that root. Pops. Or you can imagine what happens next. Because you got this red water. Very interesting, but you can see right here, this is a red substance. It's clay, red clay, and it forms this red river. That one I kind of risks it for the biscuit.
Yeah, so if memory serves me, we used to tie off on the big tree. The rope would drop down a bit, but we would actually rappel from the next ledge. I'm pretty sure that was the one we used to tie off on, because it's a big old thick tree. And it must have taken a lot of force to rip that thing down. Need to go up the steps. Yeah, I'm not gonna be going that fast.
spot.
Yeah, going up's definitely harder. Feel good seeing the arch again. And well, Leah's first time seeing the arch. Well, Leah's found me a stick. Everyone needs a big manly stick.
The arch is right there.
Those right there are sackworms. If you find them on your tree, they'll basically tear it up. With Natural Bridge, getting up is the hardest part. With the Gray's Arch, the hardest part is getting back. Good job I got my big stick. Yeah, Leo's just steaming ahead of me. He's just running up here. I'll catch up with you, don't worry. Oh look, more sackworms up there, look.
That's a lot.
Yeah, these are sackworms right here. You see them in there? Alright, the trail's starting to flatten out a little bit, so I know we're getting closer to the parking lot. The hardest part is down at the bottom itself, and the hardest part is coming up from the bottom. Okay, you know you're getting closer to the end of the trail when you get to this little grassy area just here that I'm about to show you. It's one of the few areas that actually opens up into sunlight.
Winnie the Pooh, are you in here? I think he's getting his honey.
Oh, we are almost at the end of the trail. I think this is probably at least my 5th time coming here. Probably about half a dozen times over the years I've been up here. And it never disappoints. It's a nice little challenge and some nice views. Just a good trail. Alright, Leah's found the sign. We're 1 mile down, 1/4 of a mile to go. Yeah, once you get to the 1/4 mile sign, it's pretty much all flat. So nice and easy back to your vehicle. Yeah, we bumped into some really nice people on the trail. There was one older guy just now who said that it was very refreshing to see Leo out and about without being on a device. So that was nice. Alright, looks like we've made it back to the parking lot, which is just behind me. And yeah, that's it for the trail for today. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. We put out new videos every week.
Yep, see you in the next adventure.